What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we have got some stuff to talk about in today's video. So yesterday, and very surprisingly, Ben Bowler actually unblocked me, and finally, for the first time in almost 4 years, he actually had the guts to unblock me. But how did he unblock me? How did we get him to do that? So basically, Alex Adams, well, one of my friends, had blocked Benjamin Bowler the other day. And I don't blame him for it, because all Ben kept doing was bombarding him with all the notifications that Alex was getting. But Alex does the same thing to me, bombard me with all the notifications. And that does kind of get annoying sometimes. And even yesterday, me, him, and Lewis were in the party together. Alex told Lewis that he had blocked Ben on the Xbox. And I don't think he did it on any other social medias, but just on the Xbox. And this is something that I said to the both of them. Like, if Benjamin Bowler wants Alex to unblock him, all he has to do is unblock me. And then Lewis messaged him what I said. And then Ben invited Lewis to the party. And so he joined it. And then afterwards, Lewis joined back. And then asked for my permission to invite Ben. Permission was granted. And then after Ben had joined the party, then me, him, and Lewis were having a talk. And then even Lewis was making pretty much good points. And this is what I said to Ben. He is 19 years old. He can't have his parents telling him what to do. So he has his own instinct. Just like me, Lewis, and Alex have our instincts. So our parents can't tell us what to do or what we can or can't do. And that's something that Ben needs to learn as well. So pretty much he needs to learn to have the guts and learn to have instinct. And another thing that I forgot to mention is learn to move on, because this is what I said to Ben. Yeah, it's been almost 4 years ago and a long time that he should really move on, because I've pretty much moved on from this kind of stuff and I have grown up from it, even though I do make rant videos on him occasionally for a reason, and it's pretty obvious why. So if I can move on from all that stupid stuff that we've had, then so should Ben. And even today, he was striking my video that I made a theme song about him, even though that video was just for a laugh and a bit of entertainment. Like, the real purpose of me ranting on Ben and stuff like that is just for fun. Well, kind of. Well, I wouldn't say it's just for fun, but it's just to criticize him for his actions. So yeah, I would say it is kind of for fun, but it just depends on what video I make, really. And he even tried to strike one of my videos with his face on one of my thumbnails. And he says that I do not have his permission. But do you guys remember the time, or remember last year when I made a rant video about him that he couldn't move on ever since it was 3 years ago? Like, I remember in that video that he said, to start with, that he didn't mind his face being revealed and he thought he would give it a go. And then he decides to delete all the videos and just be a hypocrite. Because, like, I thought I didn't mind his face being revealed. And then he decided to just be a hypocrite. And even the other day, I wouldn't say the other day, but the last time when I spoke to him on the phone, he said to me that he doesn't watch my channel anymore. And guess what he said? He said that he keeps an eye on my channel, but doesn't even watch any of my videos. So pretty much judges a book by its cover. So he pretty much fucking lied to me. And yes, it is hypocritical as well, because if you're saying you don't actually watch their videos anymore, but you keep an eye on them, it still kind of counts as you watching their videos. Even if you don't watch the videos, but it's still judging a book by its cover, or what, well, however you can explain it, or how you could, well, you know. So it's pretty hypocritical of him. That's what I will say with my constructive criticism against him. And I don't think Ben understands that I give him any constructive criticism. And I said to him, I only give him good criticism, not bad criticism, because people don't really want bad criticism. They just want to, I'm not going to say the word, and just move on from it. Just like how before I criticized Lewis for his behavior towards me, even though that was just an AI voice version. And then the time when I criticized Alex for blaming me for losing the game. And surprisingly, they actually took criticism from me. And then if I ever criticize Ben, like say for example, he just did this and that, then he's going to say, oh my God, it's not true. That's basically him not taking any criticism. Well, that just basically shows you that he can't take criticism. So here's something that Ben should do if he wants me to stop putting his face on one of my thumbnails. The one thing that he should do is give me £15. And no, I'm not trying to scam him or anything, because we all know it's pretty obvious that he scams me because I gifted in the Ninja skin and the Captain America skin. So if Ben doesn't give me the money, then I'm afraid I'm going to put his face on one of my thumbnails. And I don't really want to do it. And then Ben will be like, yeah, right. And people just say, oh, because you're putting his face on there without permission. But here is the thing, right? If people are respectful first towards me, and I respect them, and they say, I don't want my face on there, then that's absolutely fine. But if people are disrespectful towards me and stuff like that, then I won't put their, then I will put their face on that. And sometimes you do have to give them a bit of credit for that. Like, I have my friends who sort of don't want my face on one of my thumbnails. And if you do put their face on one of your thumbnails, the one thing that you should do is credit them for it. Like, for example, you put a face on one of your thumbnails, and then you have the words next to it, face credit, and then you just say the name. And basically, Ben telling me to delete those videos about him basically shows you that he can't take criticism. I know I said basically twice, but that's just what it is. When he strikes my videos, no, not as in copyright strike, but him telling me to delete the videos, as I like to call it, striking, that just shows you he can't take criticism. And he needs to learn that I only made that theme song about him just for entertainment and fun, not to promote the type of behavior. And with those rant videos that I made on him is just to give him criticism. And I know people will probably ask me, do you still think that Ben Bowler should be banned for life? Well, I don't know. But if he wants me to change it, like say if he doesn't want to be banned for life, then give me £15. Like, you know, two things. If he wants his face not revealed anymore, like on one of my thumbnails that I next do a video on him, yeah, then just give me the money for it, and then I won't have to do it. So, like I said, like if Benjamin Bowler does not want to be friends with me because he can't take criticism or what, then yeah, like I said, I will make rant videos on him occasionally. Alright, I think that's enough with all that. So, before we end this video, if me and Ben are friends again, I know people will probably ask me, what will happen in the story with the Marcus Hunt against the Q-Vengers? Well, I think the Marcus Hunt will still fight against the Q-Vendors. Like Marcus Plume, my character, and Ben Bowler, with himself as a character, still fight against each other. So even if me and Ben were friends again, like in real time, but in the roleplay version, him and myself are the enemies. And because what Ben Bowler did in the Q-Vendors that was really bad and worse, he does deserve to die, like be killed off in the story. But I will have to think, how does Ben Bowler die in my story? But anyways, that will be it for today's video. And just one more thing. I think Ben Bowler is starting to slowly move on. And hopefully, me and him will be fully friends again. Because if not, then I guess, oh well, I suppose. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day and night to you all. Peace out. Underwater.